What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 2, Episode 7. How y'all living out there? Feeling good today? Feeling like myself? My bite is a little bit off. Might have to go back to the dentist for them to do a little bit of adjusting, but I'm feeling like good old Rocky again, you guys. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was so much full of fuckle niggatry last night. I can't even. And then I had to sit there and watch Black Ink, and that was some shit too. I was like, these niggas are showing out today. Anyway, you guys, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so Brandy's team Too Much Ass meets with Tiny, okay, and I'll just like, now Mona, I guess Mona got Tiny sipping the fucking Kool-Aid too. I'm fixing to say that Mona got quite a bit of pull at VH1, okay, now she got niggas going from shows to shows, y'all. While we on Tiny, okay. Listen, y'all, I like Tiny. Tiny seems like she is a very sweet person. And I hate the fact that people talk about Tiny all the time and, talk bad to her because she Tiny just trying to live her life. But I'm also going to say, like, I feel like Tiny be setting herself up. I'm gonna need you to just need to tone down some, okay? Tiny has had a lot of work done on her face. To me, she's made herself look worse, okay? When I was looking at her when she was younger, she was a cute girl. But it's just like now, it's just like she's done so much, it's just a lot, okay? And then it's just like this blue hair and, these gray eyes. Oh my gosh, she looked like she was gonna levitate us. Motherfucker looked like a superhero. I said, Tiny girl. And then Mona and them got the nerve to have a fucking camera. I mean, why the camera got to be so goddamn tight and right up here on her face like this? I don't be on the camera like this. You know why? Because I'm old. Nigga, back up. Let this camera soften me up a little bit. And I was just like, Mona, now you know good and damn well you didn't need to have that camera up on that girl's face like that. Why? Okay, you guys were just setting this girl up for somebody to say something bad about it, but I ain't gonna say it. I just want a little bit at a time. I don't need all of this extra from Tiny, okay? But look, not gonna talk about Tiny. Tiny's still my girl, but she get up there trying to give Brandy some marital advice, okay? And that was another time I said they setting the bitch up. Like, really? We know that Tiny and T.I. have the most, behind closed doors, gossiped on relationship. Everybody knows, even though it's never been confirmed, sort of, but not really, that, T.I. and Tiny have they shit. T.I. is fucking people and having babies on the side. They say that they have an open relationship, but I think T.I. has an open relationship. Tiny can't go around and fuck everybody. So it's just like, so you guys got Tiny in there to give Brandy merit. Okay, really? Y'all is asking me too fucking much to take in today, okay? Tiny tells Brandy that, you can be a whole lot. Maybe you need to tone it down some. Take some of the blame. Make him feel like, it's not just him, but you guys are both gonna work on it. So Brandy say she gonna take the damn advice. In the meantime, Max is in the studio, okay, saying that he making some dope beats for Lil Fizz, okay? Somebody told me in my comments that I was too mean to Lil Fizz, that it felt like I had a personal vendetta against Lil Fizz. So let me think of something nice to say about Lil Fizz, y'all. Let's see. The nigga's lips didn't look too black. His reds matched, okay? What the fuck else you want me to say? I don't give a fuck about a Lil Fizz. Look, Lil Fizz sits down with Max, and all Lil Fizz worries about is fucking Nikki. That's all that's on his mind right now. Max was like, damn, that damn Nikki. And Brandy came up to the studio, was acting a fool. I was just like, fuck it, I ain't wearing my wedding ring no more. Now, one of the cool things about Fizz is that he did tell him, like, no, nigga, you tripping. Like, you married, you in a committed relationship. Okay, I'm out here with Nikki, lotioning up the ass. But if I'm in a real relationship with somebody, I'm gonna do right. And you in a real relationship, you married. Nigga, wear your ring. Be committed. Provide for your family. Provide for your wife. Give a level of respect so that people feel comfortable in their relationship. I was like, okay. Okay, now this is the Fizz that I was feeling last season when the nigga seemed like he had some sense, okay? So this season, we know that it's not too far. He just blinded by all of that fucking boobs and titty and little teeny tiny waist face and, you know, all of Nikki's whatever the fuck Nikki got going on. So that was my nice thing about Fizz. He still does have his senses about him, okay? And Max was like, yeah, you know, you right. I'm always gonna be there for my family. I'm always gonna put my son first. You know, I was like, you supposed to put your wife first, but okay. You know, whichever way he gotta get to the family, all right. Okay, so we get Brandy, and I guess she gonna be all romantical for her man. So she lay across the bed, y'all. She got her lingerie on. Max get home, and I was looking at Max. I said, this nigga with these teeth. Now look, if he would just, he be on the camera, be the angle, be all of me. I said, where the fuck they got? What? What is going? I know, you know, we ain't all people that's going to the dentist all the time. I mean, you know, we neglect our teeth, okay? But when a motherfucker got all them goddamn teeth, look, the process is you get the first set of teeth and those come out, okay? These motherfuckers ain't supposed to move back, and then you get the damn adult teeth, and then them motherfuckers move back. Shit, I can't be sure, but I think it's some goddamn senior teeth. That nigga got 4 rows of teeth. He looked like that goddamn fish. Y'all remember in Finding Nemo when Nemo went down to the dark, and that fucking fish with the damn headlight on his head, that motherfucker had all the teeth. I said, do the nigga got dentures on top of all his teeth? I mean, it's just all. I said, no. Now how you be the most basic shit. Nigga, get your teeth situation together. You supposed to be this big time producer, and you got all this fucking, Mona. Nah, bitch, you gonna get this nigga advanced on this. Y'all ain't got insurance for these poor kids. I was just looking at him like, oh my God. I mean, they was in the bed, and she was pouring the drink into his cup, and I was like, this look like this fixing to get sexual. And this nigga put face in the place. He gonna bite her shit off. They be at the fucking hospital like, I don't know what happened, doc. And nigga just chewed it off. He ain't even knew. Okay, that motherfucking teeth just, gnawed off. I bet you he can do some good ass facial places. I know that nigga tongue be at work. Okay, just tuck all them fucking teeth back some goddamn where. Oh shit! What the fuck is going on with his mouth? I just can't. When he was laid down on that bed, I said, this nigga in this mouth, I cannot tonight. Brandy just want him to wear his fucking ring, okay? They do cheat with their ring on, Brandy. I hate to break it to you, but if that's gonna make the bitch happy, fine, okay? She say she do her wrong. He get up. He tell her, look, I do my wrong. We gonna meet in the middle here. And to make you feel better, I done went and bought her some new rings for me to cheat with. Shit. Look, if you guys like it, I love it, okay? Moving on from Max and Brandy. I ain't been the same since me and Princess broke up. Ever since I got back from Miami and she moved her shit out the house, that's really got me twisted. Of course, that's when I get a call from the last person I need to hear from. So I asked Tiara to meet us at our usual spot where nobody can get the wrong idea and there's no drinks there for her to throw at me. T get her ass up out the truck and I was like, here we go with Tiara. Okay? Look, I'm not saying that Tiara's fat. She's not. She's a chunky girl. She's not even chunky. She thick. TV puts extra pounds on you. Yes, I get all of that. Actually, I think men like women with a little extra meat on their bones. Okay? More cushion for the pushing. Anyway, when we on TV, I'ma just need Tiara to just get that next size. Maybe the next 2 sizes up, cause she be all, it just be grabbed up and it make you look fuller, okay? She got this big ass fucking wig on. Child, it was all the way down into the back, child. I guess she was real extra glamorous today. So, she say she don't give a fuck that Ray J and Princess Love ain't together no more, but she gon' go on and give him a piece of her mind, okay? Get the nigga together real quick. So she says, listen here, Willie Ray Norwood. I thought we was better than this. Just on some old friend shit. You not loyal at all. You always trying to throw me under the bus, make me look stupid. And he was just like, whatever, Tiara. You wasn't trying to really be friends with Princess. You got friends with her on some old bullshit. Tiara was just like, no, that shit just happened, okay? It just happened that we became friends. And he was just like, oh, you just want me to believe that y'all just was over at Drake's house and here we go with Drake again, child. This bitch must think I'm stupid. She was trying to hop back in the bed with me and the whole world knows knows it. I was just like, I don't know if she was really trying to hop back in the bed with you, Ray, but I do think that she was trying to fuck with you and Princess, which I still say is silly because look, she just said it there, that Ray J makes her look stupid, he throws her under the bus, he lies on her, yet and still she goes and takes it all out on Princess. And then she go up to the fucking top of some goddamn mountain where she's hiding, you know, hidden away from everybody, just for the nigga to still make her look stupid. She was trying to have a moment with him. She was trying to make him look guilty or feel guilty. Okay, and he didn't even give her that. Okay, so what was the whole purpose? Because as much as of an asshole that Ray J is, it still does look like she just wants to be with him, just like he said. Otherwise, why are you putting all your energy into all of this? So the shit still backfired to her, in my opinion. I know some of y'all don't think that way. And you can't tell me that if Ray J would have started up his regular Ray J charm and started simping with her and telling her how much that he missed her and that he made a mistake and that he don't need to be with Princess, that he need to, that damn Tiara, I can't be sure that she wouldn't have crumbled and melted into his arms like she always does. So like I said, she was looking for the moment, he didn't give it to her, so she had to roll with plan B. And plan B is stupid. Okay, so how does it end with them arguing? You janky as fuck. Look, you janky as fuck. You tried to infiltrate me and Princess's relationship because you can't be with me. You can't be with nobody. I don't know, you guys. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think Tiara lost. Child, let's mess with Amber and her hair and Miles. So, you know, the show opened with Amber and her hair finding out that Miles was gay. And, y'all, I know we supposed to laugh at it, but you guys know me. Y'all know me. I'm a softie when it comes to certain things. Look, I like women. I want women to win. Even women who are blinded. Even women who might be dumb. Even women who have ignored the truth. I have been all of those type of women. I ain't never been with a man that was gay, but I have been with a man or two in the past that everybody seemed to know was no good except for me. A lot of times you cannot see the fucking forest for the trees. Now, with that being said, this whole situation with Miles and Amber and her hair, I don't know if I feel like this was an authentically genuine setup. I feel like it might have been a reenactment. I feel like this is some shit that they probably have been through already and they decided to bring the story to Love and Hip Hop to kind of open up the conversation. But I still feel like, you know, maybe she was able to conjure up some of them old fucking emotions that she had. You guys, I'm sorry. I felt bad. Even though we've been watching this damn show all this time and we've been saying like, how can she not see it and all of that, I still felt bad for her. Like, I mean, she was crying, you know, all of that acting out, and I was just like, oh, you guys, I can't kick a bitch when she down, y'all. And you know, it was hard for me to watch. I know people were just like, she's stupid and why she didn't know and all that, but you know, I can't do it, y'all. Y'all know me, I can't do it. I had a friend in elementary school we lost contact with, and then when Facebook first came back out, we reconnected. And she told me that her husband came out to her and told her that he was gay after they had been married for some time. They were in the military together and all of that, and he came out and she was fucked up about that. So maybe the fact that I'm able to put this situation with Miles and Amber and her hair into like a real life situation, maybe I feel bad for the people that it's actually happened to in real life, not necessarily what's going on with Miles and Amber and her hair on the TV. But that shit was fucking convincing. Okay, I mean, this bitch was, I was just sitting there like, oh, I know you guys gonna say I'm a softie. I just hate to see stuff like that happen. You know, I felt bad. You know, I felt bad for him, even though the nigga been lying and, you know, setting her up all this time. They still ain't never said if they really had sex with each other. They have purposely left that alone. But just, you know, just the whole idea of him saying, you know, that he loved her. And I was just like, oh, all I will say is, Mona, bitch, if that motherfucking Amber in her hair was acting, honey, this was the most convincing shit that I have seen on Love and Hip Hop in a long fucking time, alright? Bravo. Shit. So, later on, you know, Amber in her hair is at home. She's heartbroken. She meet up with her Grandma Glamour. We gonna call her Grandma Glamour Annie because she looked just like somebody fucking Annie. That goddamn Justin J said on Twitter last night that that's how Beyonce was gonna look when she turned 70. Okay, Grandma Glamour Annie had on her fucking press-on nails. Okay, and that bitch was red teeth. Amber in her hair is telling her what happened. Grandma Glamour Annie was like, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Okay, but go on, baby, I'm sorry. Amber in her hair is trying to tell her what happened, and Grandma Annie said, look, honey, you as human, don't feel stupid. That's all on him, okay? But you gonna find you somebody else. It's gonna work out just fine. Grandma Annie is there for old Amber in her hair, bless her heart. What else can I say? I couldn't even really concentrate on that whole scene because, you know, Grandma Annie, she had her shit going on, and fucking Amber in her hair had Max's wedding ring in her. I said, bitch, there go the ring right there. Shit. That big ass gauge. I said, why that motherfucker like this? I mean, we can't. Girl, that's too big for your nose. Oh, shit. The scene with Miles and his sisters, again, I feel like it's a reenactment, okay? I feel like, you know, they done been down this road already, and everybody has accepted whatever Miles is gonna be at this point, that they just doing it for you guys, okay? Because in real life, shit don't turn around that fast. Look, I'm not ashamed to say that I don't want my kids to be gay. I want my kids to have a traditional life. Okay, and this is the dreams and the hope that I've had for my kids. Not to say that if they came out and said that they were, I wouldn't accept it, but that's not what I want for my kids. So if my kids have sat me down one day and told me this, it's going to take some time for Roxanne to wrap her mind around it. Okay, it's not going to happen in, you know, a 2-minute little segment on a TV show. So, like I'm saying, it's a reenactment. I mean, you know, I guess we could say this is a good of Mona to open up the discussion. Like I said, I didn't watch that out in hip-hop thing that came on afterwards because I wasn't staying up that late. I don't really care that much, okay? It doesn't really pertain to my life at this point. But it's a discussion that needs to be had, and it's fine, okay? The show, they had it. Brava again, I guess, to Mona for talking about the gays in hip-hop. All right, Mona. Now, Nia, she meet with Nikki and Shonda, okay, because she said this shit with Soulja Boy got her spinning, and maybe she need to concentrate more on herself and, you know, hanging out with her friends and trying to get her own life together. So they walking out in the hills somewhere, and she tells Nikki and Shonda about, you know, her confrontation with Nas and how Soulja Boy was lying the whole time and that he is still fucking around with Nas. And how about Nikki and them was just like, okay, so what's going on with you guys' relationship? Like, bitch, I just told you that he was fucking around. Like, this is where you know everybody mind warped. Because immediately I would think, okay, well, fuck that nigga. Not, are you guys still together? Nia says she don't know what's what with the relationship, but, you know, she feel like she still needs to talk to him. And Nikki take it upon herself to say that, you know, Nas had invited her to this clothing store opening that she was hosting, and she was gonna go down there and tell her about herself. I said, okay, Nikki, bitch, don't fucking write a check that your ass can't pay. Look, I can't say it again. Don't fucking write a check that your ass can't cash. We done got fucked up out here. Y'all know Nas is about it, right? Okay. Remember that. Now, since Nia say that she needs to have this discussion with Soulja Boy, they meet out one night. Soulja Boy, you know, he's still in that same mode that he was last time. Like, oh, baby, I'm so glad you came. I know you upset. I'm so sorry you've been having to go through this, but, you know, we gonna get past this. Nia just looking at the nigga like, are you really telling me all of this? Okay, Soulja Boy tells us that Nia's just mad, really, that, you know, he fucked her friend, not necessarily that he's fucked somebody else, because Nia know what time it is. This is how their whole relationship is set up. I mean, really, can you be mad at Soulja Boy for what they've already agreed on? So Soulja Boy wants to move past it, and Nia's just like, we can't move past shit if you cannot change. Here go the nigga with the Jedi mind trigger was just like, well, here you go with this, I'm not gonna change shit, okay? If you're not gonna be positive, then ain't no sense in us sitting here. I was just like, this is about a bitch, this nigga fixed it. Really flip the script on her ass. I always be telling you the truth. I told you the truth all the way up until you found out about them text messages, and that was just one lie. Just this one lie, and you can't get past that? He really wants us to believe that just because he got caught, that's the one lie he gonna admit to. Nigga, please. I already said I'm sorry. If you can't deal with it, then I don't know what else to tell you. She said, I can't do shit with a fucking sorry. He's like, well, let me tell you something then. You hang out with these old hoe-ass, thought-ass friends of yours. They hop from nigga to nigga. They fucking everybody. They going from house to house. What you want me to do about that? I said, Y'all remember that lesson in thoughtology I gave y'all a little while back? Okay, this was just confirmation. I don't think Nia realizes that she a thought too. Okay, she just top of the line thought and that there's levels to this motherfucker. But I think she found out that night. You know what, Nia? Your attitude is fucked up, okay? I could have sat up here and been like, yeah, I fucked that bitch, so what? What the fuck you want me to say? I fucked her, oh well, you can't get past it, then fuck you. I was just like, wow, he is really saying this to her. That damn Nia was sitting there looking like she was trying to figure out just exactly what wrong turn did she make for her fucking life to end up at this point, at this moment. She was just speechless. So again, he was just like, if you can't accept my sorry, then get the fuck out my face. She was just like, you know what, that's just what the fuck I'ma do. She get up and leave, and he was like, well, bye then, fuck you, bitch. I said, oh, you guys, I've told you guys plenty of times, a fuck you is, I mean, and then fuck you, bitch, ultimate disrespect. I can't be with a nigga that say that to me. I was so hurt for thought number one, y'all. Damn, that nigga bitch ass. But anyway, let's jump to this damn store opening. Nas is there, and she's entertaining with her little drink. Nikki, for whatever reason, feels like it's okay for her to walk into somebody else's event and try to tell them about themselves. Nas is looking at her like, bitch, I give a fuck if you don't care about what me and Soldier and Nia got going on. Shit, you done been in the same situation. Nikki was like, well, I was the girlfriend. I was never the side hoe. But bitch, it don't matter what you was. You was out of line is what you is right now. Go away from me with this. Nikki is just like, well, I don't appreciate that because, you know, I don't really respect that. I was just like, oh my God. Okay, this is where I was like, okay, Nas, just go on and beat the bitch ass. But honey, she doing something a little different on that ass. She trying to tell security to get rid of Nikki, and at the same time, she kind of pushing her away. Nikki is just like, let go of me. Don't get out of my face. You better get out of my face. You know, she's getting pushed out. That goddamn Nas must have turned around and threw up, and then came back this way and threw the, I said, did this bitch just throw some throw up on her? Oh my God, you guys don't know how I feel about throw up and how it makes me so sick just to see somebody throw up. Even though that shit was clear, I was just like, oh, this bitch is nasty, nasty. But then I rewound it again, you guys, and I looked at it again, and I said, okay, the bitch threw up over here, and then she had her water in her hand, and she flung her water on Nikki. Okay, so she didn't really throw the throw up on Nikki, you guys. Look at that shit again. But I'm telling you, that shit looks so nasty, and it looked like she took the throw up in her hands and did like this. I said, did this motherfucker throw up on cue? Look, that's the bitch I want on my fucking team, okay? If I'm in a fucking fight, I want somebody that's so fucking committed to the cause that a goddamn bitch can throw up on cue. I bet you that nigga will pin a motherfucker down and take a shit square on their forehead if they... This is squad goals, nigga. Yeah, I want that bitch on my team. I said, this bitch threw up twice. Okay, it kind of looked like she had brought it up and shit. But yeah, y'all, she didn't actually throw up on Nikki. You know, Nikki over there like, I still look good. I said, bitch, you look stupid because everybody think that you got threw up on. Sitting up there talking about you looking me some fucking weird. I felt bad for Nas because I was just like, well, we done all been somewhere where our ass was just didn't feel well. You know, she put out a statement saying that she was sick, and I believed it because after I watched the damn scene again, you could see actually at one point when Nikki is just going on and on, you could just see in Nas's head, she probably was like, I wish this bitch quit talking to me. I wish this fucking scene was over. She kind of looked like she kind of chucked up a little bit, brought that shit down. That bitch was a little bit gray. Okay, so, oh my God, but y'all, when I saw the throw up, I was like, I had to get it together. I just couldn't. Like, I was grossed out. Like, not the throw up. So let me get off of here. I feel like I've been fucking screaming this whole time. I know you guys probably like, let me turn this shit down. My voice is all gone. I'm breathing hard. Too fucking excited about this damn show. It's so goddamn ignorant and funny and shit, you guys. I know it ain't even supposed to be that, but it is. But anyway, y'all, that's that. Y'all remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be on the bottom bar. My throat. Y'all, that bitch is hot today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.